So just picked up this ToneDEQ. You know, I pretty much just bought it without really doing any kind of research on it or anything. I was in the music store and I don't know, I usually research everything and then buy it. In this case I bought it and then I kind of been researching it a little bit, but looks like it's a pretty good unit. It's certainly got a lot of effects, and it's got a nice EQ on it, and but you got your two different reverbs, two different delays, two different choruses, a flanger, and a tremolo, and then you've got the adjustments for each one of those. You can only pick one out of this knob and one out of this knob, so you can have two effects out of the well, reverb, delay, chorus, flanger, and tremolo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 effects there. You can pick 2 of the 5, and yeah, so that's cool. And then you got your button that actually activates them. So if you're playing and you want to kick in the reverb, then you can hit that button. Right now, that's a boost button. That boosts up the decibels. So for instance, where that came in handy for me, and I'm not playing live, so you know, my audience is 2 cats generally, but I've got a looper over here I like to play into, and it's nice that when I loop something, then I can loop a chord progression, and then I can use that boost to do a little lead over it. So right now I have no effects turned on. I've got a little bit of EQ dialed in for this guitar, and got a Taylor 214 with an LR brakes under. Actually, it's got an under saddle like a piezo, and it also has an under the bridge like microphone. So it's got them both, and this is a really nice blend. So yeah, I'll just do a little loop here and show you. In fact, I'm going to put the tremolo on, and I'm just going to do a little tremolo here on the loop. See what happens. So we're going to take that off. I'm going to hit the boost it up, give it a little reverb here. Got a nice sound to it there. So that's where I really like the boost. Comes in real handy for that. So your lead doesn't get lost. What other things do I like on it? Well, the EQ is great. The low cut. The low cut takes out a lot of that rumble. This guitar doesn't have it too bad. It's got 3 settings. It's like 40 hertz, 80, and 160. So bass, low, quite a bit of difference. Same for the mid. And the high. Let's actually do a high string. So you got a little bit too much sizzle, turn her down. It's a little bit of reverb too, so that's a pretty heavy reverb. We'll put a little delay in there and a little flanger and see what we get. You really hear that delay. But the compressor is really cool. It lights up if you just dial it in how much compression you want. So as you dial it more, it gets more compressed. Takes quite a bit off, a little edge off of it there. So yeah, pretty cool. A chorus. Boost really cranks it up a notch. But that's playing on my Taylor 214. That's a pretty nice guitar, and I'm going to switch over to something that has a very inexpensive piezo pickup in it. And this is an under the bridge, 3 little pickups. And this guitar has like 0 output on it, volume wise. I'm not even hearing it. And we got the volume crank there. The input trim here, I think, is up. I'm really not a fan of these knobs. But yeah, that's up as high as it'll go. I don't know. Oh, I know what I did. Shut off the So yeah, it's just a very thin guitar, so I'm going to give it some. I'm going to boost that up as high as it'll go. And, okay, so it is triggering. It is triggering the compressor at least. So. So I'm gonna give it a little delay here. Maybe we're gonna switch to some reverb, and we'll try that tremolo again. So yeah, that's really gives this this cheapy pickup a nice sound. I can't complain about that. So if you're looking at this, it looks like it's a pretty cool box. Plastic. That's not cool, but it's got a DI out, which works really good. It doesn't have a volume control, which is okay because you can control it from your mixer board or whatever you're plugged into. But it's also got a button, so if you want it after it comes out of all the effects or no effects, so you can decide if you want the effects in it or not. So the effects are making no difference. I'm going to push the little button on the side. A nice clean signal there. So there you go, a halfway decent guitar and a cheap guitar, or inexpensive pickup, and I think it really helped the sound of it. So have fun.